Entering service sometime before 2517, by the Human Covenant War, the Halberd was the most notable ship type of the UNSC Destroyer class. At 485 meters in length, the Halberd was smaller than all UNSC frigate types other than the Trident. However, compared to frigates, UNSC destroyers were more heavily armored, and the Halberd specifically packed a powerful punch for its size. Due to the limits of pre-war human technology, Halberds were unshielded, though possessed extremely heavy and configurable armor plating. Like most UNSC ships, the Halberd is built around a single key feature, its dual magnetic accelerator cannons. The Halberd's main cannon fires a variety of payloads, though would chiefly use kinetic rounds during battle. The second, smaller cannon fires kinetic projectiles only. Aside from the dual max, the ship was also armed with 26 Archer missile pods and typically carried 3 Shiva nuclear missiles on board. The Halberd also used standard UNSC miniature magnetic accelerator cannons for point defense. Typically, the weapons of the Halberd would have been controlled by a shipboard computer or, if available, an artificial intelligence. Other features of the destroyer include a specialized hangar, which, through gravity-generating technology, allowed ships to launch quickly. That being said, the Halberd typically did not carry a complement of fighters, using the hangar space instead for Pelican-class transports or other support vehicles. Halberds possessed powerful emergency thrusters and a substantial fusion dry core comprised of 8 engines. The ship's design philosophy, with its focus on hard-hitting weapons and advanced propulsion systems, allowed it to operate effectively in its role as a destroyer. Although, as mentioned, the Halberd is relatively heavy for its size, with double the tonnage of a UNSC frigate despite a similar length, they were most effectively used as escort craft rather than frontline battleships. Alone, a single Halberd would struggle against even the smallest Covenant capital ship types. For that reason, Halberds would typically be used either to support larger UNSC capital ships like Valiant or Marathon cruisers, or in large battle groups, using what the Halo Warfleet book calls Wolfpack hit-and-run tactics and coordinated MAC barrages. The destroyer's configurability and extensive modularity allowed it to adapt to a variety of roles within a UNSC battle group. It should be no surprise then, especially given the ship's efficient design, that the Halberd saw extensive action during the Human Covenant War and beyond. Likely the most famous Halberd was the UNSC Iroquois, the ship which completed the Keys Loop during the Battle of Sigma Octanus IV. Through superior tactics, future Captain Jacob Keyes was able to destroy an entire Covenant task force, armed with only a single destroyer. For more information on the Keys Loop, check out this channel's video on the subject. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video and to learn about the UNSC Halberd Class Destroyer. Right now you can visit my channel, EckhartsLadder, and watch Daniel's video on the USAF Prometheus. Thank you very much, Spacedock, for having me. Until next time, may the Force be with you.